Hey everybody, welcome back to Holt Growers. I'm your host Timothy Holt, and this is beautiful Eau Claire, Pennsylvania. Today we're covering garlic. It's an exciting day because we're going to be planting this garlic right out here in these two new bed rows. They are brand new virgin soil. You can check out some of the other videos on the difficulty I've had prepping them, and right now they're not quite up to where I want them to be, but if I don't get this in the ground, I'm not going to have a spring crop. So I'm kind of caught between those two concepts of, do I want to wait another whole year or get some crop in the ground? And I'm going with getting crop in the ground. Last week we finally got that fence behind me put in and finished, along with that beautiful gate. The chickens have been loving it. You can probably hear them. Actually, they're right underneath the camera, pecking and scratching at the dirt. So it's kind of good. A local grocery store found these for me. They're from Orlando, Florida. 5-pound box. Got 2 of them. We're going to see how much they go. If it's not enough to cover both beds, then, well, I'll get some more. So the plan is to plant all of this today. I'm going to go into a time-lapse video on final bed prep, and then another time-lapse covering how I actually put them in the ground. So stay tuned for that. As always, get out, grow something today. Alright, so the bed is prepped. I did the far one first. The second one over here is not in as good of condition, ready for planting yet. So since I'm not sure how many garlic are going to go in, how far this is going to go, I'm going to do the one bed first. And then if I have more, I'll go ahead and go into the second bed. So, but this, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is the garlic. I haven't opened up the boxes yet. I have 2 of them. They're 5 pounds each. They're from Florida, so let's open them up. Like I said, I got these from a local grocery store. They ordered them for me. They are all natural. They're organic garlic that they sell in their store. Looks like they're pretty decent size, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. So let me move the camera here. And show you how I put this in. So I have 3 rows that I'm going to be planting. I'm going to go ahead and plant them all 3 at the same time and then come back and cover them up. This is a 30-inch bed row. Garlic requires about 3 inches on each side to grow. This particular garlic is pretty good in that you can plant it pretty close together. I could get away with 4 or even 5 rows in here if I wanted to, but since I'm not very confident on the makeup of the soil itself, I'm only going to go with 3 rows and see what we got going on. I'd rather get 3 good rows than 4 or 5 bad rows. So in case you're wondering about the chickens, I'm doing a little experiment with them. And the experiment is pretty simple. Last year, when they had access to our garlic, they left it completely alone. This year, I'm seeing if they're going to do the same thing. If they start messing with it, then I'll definitely quarantine them off and not let them near the garlic, mainly by covering it up. So But what you want to do when you're dealing with garlic is peel off this paper. The coolest part about it is it's biodegradable, so you can just let it go pretty much, or collect it and put it in the compost, whatever you feel like doing with it. I normally just let it go and biodegrade back into the soil. It doesn't hurt anything. For those of you wondering about the weather out here right now, it's about 35 degrees out. So you're going to break it off and you get these little cloves, and they're pointed and the point goes up. Stick it in the ground. Point goes up, stick it in the ground. And so we'll finish this off here real quick. I plant every one of them. I know some people only plant the big ones, but I plant every single piece. Again, each row, I put them about 3 to 4 inches apart, and I have the point sticking up. Very simple. Since I'm planting all 3 rows at the same time, I'm going to just go right down the row, like so. This is the same garlic I planted last year, and if you check out that video, you'll see that it did pretty well. This is my first time really doing the 30-inch bed row. Other than the summer, I really liked it. I saw some other farmers and backyard gardeners like the 30-inch bed row. The versatility, the ease, as you can tell, you can straddle it pretty well. And it just seems to work well. That's one. So, like I said before, the chickens are leaving us alone now. I don't think they really like the garlic, which is fine. So I'll go ahead and finish this one out. But all that paper you can just throw, pitch, do whatever you like with it. And then what I do after I finish putting it in the ground is I'll just come by and lightly cover it up. Just very gently come back over and just cover it up, like so. It doesn't have to be deep. You don't need to plant your garlic too deep. Get rid of any rocks I find while I'm at it, and just lightly cover it, like so. Let me reposition the camera and we'll do a time lapse on the rest of it and see how far these 2 boxes go for us. As always, thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Check out the other videos if you like. Leave a comment if you'd like to. Let me know your thoughts. And get out, grow something today. May God richly bless you. Have a nice day.